Hello and welcome back to my channel, and of course to Inktober day 1. Please forgive me. I woke up this morning with a pretty bad cold, so my voice is kind of all over the place. I'm doing my best to kind of keep it at soft tones so that I can get through this whole video with you guys without cracking or coughing potentially. I guess we shall see, right? Anyways, I'm super excited that Inktober is finally here. I cannot tell you for sure at the moment if I'm going to be doing Inktober every single day for the full 31 days, but I'm definitely gonna do my best to kind of get in as much as possible, even working through when I am sick. So just doing my best to kind of get these videos out and have fun with them too. It's kind of excuse me, my reintroduction back to YouTube and kind of trying to come back into finding a habit for creating videos again, because I do love creating videos and like talking with you guys and getting your input and etc. And so it's one of those things where Inktober I think is the perfect thing to jump back into it, because I have such a passion for Inktober and such a love for Inktober and just the creative essence that comes through everything. So with that, today's actual prompt was for Inktober was fish. And I actually did fish today, but it kind of worked out because I had this whole image come to my mind when I was reading through the different prompt lists online, because of course you guys know me, I like to do my cute little like pinup witches during Inktober, and so I decided in that aspect that my whole goal would then be to implement, not only maybe attempting to occasionally use one of the official prompts for Inktober, but also being able to use my like witchy side that I love. So with that, I kind of wanted to create this pose where she's creating little magic fishies and they're golds and they're just kind of flying around her, and there's little like wispy bubbles flying around her, but it's just magical and fun. And she's got on this really cute kind of vintage inspired A-line skirt with the bell sleeves, and it doesn't look quite like it, but on her witch's cap I really tried to put like a seashell and some coral to kind of show the like her attachment in the way to that, even though it looks almost like a shell with some french fries. I don't know. But at the same time, I still love how it turned out. I think it all came together really nicely. It's one of those things that I loved doing. I really used a minimum amount of supplies as well. I sketched it out with my Prismacolor Coal Erase color pencil, and then I did a little bit of the face line work with the Pigma Microne, but then I switched over to using the Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star waterproof India ink in the matte black to start really doing the rest of the line work and getting that thick, bold ink line that I wanted to achieve within this Inktober piece, and kind of stepping into just doing dashes of color. So that's where I chose to use the gold pen, and the gold pen that I use is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. It's one that I had received in a Paletful Pack box for last month, and I honestly really like it. It's different, but it's fun, and it's something that I can simply go in and add those little highlights without having to get out like my gold ink or a gold gel pen. And it seems to sit really nicely on top of the surface, so that's always appreciated. And then as just kind of a touch of blush, I used the Liquitex acrylic ink in the crimson color and watered it down a good bit, spread it onto her blushy rosy cheeks onto her lips, the tips of her fingers, and then lifted that color with some paper towel to kind of just add a little bit of that highlight. And for really everything else, though, I only used Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star India ink because I just watered it down to create that light shades of black gradient and grays and build the shadows along with it. And I did try this time around, when it came to it, using the Uni Posca pen that I received in the Inktober Art Snacks collection box. If I'm being honest, that is the only thing that I used from that box in this particular video. I do want to use other things that came in that box as time progresses through Inktober, like potentially using the sketchbooks and of course that beautiful paper that it came with and everything. But at the moment, I just kind of chose to use supplies that I've already had and I've had for a long time. The paper, I used the Canson watercolor paper, and I mean, it's relatively inexpensive and good quality watercolor paper, especially when you're doing Inktober and you're just watering down your inks a little bit. It works out really nicely. So I think overall it was just fun building up a full piece again and inking and coloring. And even though it is all black and white right now because it is Inktober, I think it's just fun getting back into the habit of it, and I'm excited to kind of see where this goes and see where Inktober is gonna take the channel and, well, take me creatively and just overall having fun with things, and more so making my comeback into figuring out an actual schedule that's realistic for doing these YouTube videos. And I want to be consistent with Inktober. I would like to do every day potentially, but it is a lot of work. Even in the past, it has burned me out. But if I can at least do something like maybe 3 videos a week for Inktober, and then moving forward going and finding like a scheduled day to post the videos, who knows? All the same, I think she turned out really cute. Today was a lot of fun, and yes, I actually did the official Inktober prompt along with my own like witchy appeal, because that's what I do, yo. So who knows, maybe tomorrow's prompt I will actually do as well. We shall see tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.